Hello, and welcome to Springdale District News. I'm Sabrina Terrell, and on today's news, we take a look back at how the Springdale schools saluted and celebrated Veterans Day. Plus, with Thanksgiving around the corner, we hit the streets to see what everyone is thankful for. And later in the show, we find out how turkey became the centerpiece of Thanksgiving. Today is your Thanksgiving edition of Springdale District News, and it begins right now.
I am thankful for freedom and the right to serve my country in the military.
I'm thankful for sugar and flour, therefore I have a means for my business.
I am thankful for my family this season, that I get to live in a town where they live in, and I'm thankful that my marriage is still going strong, even during a time when marriage rates are dropping like crazy because divorce is so much more popular now than marriage. And I am definitely thankful that I have a job and that our country is still the leader of the free world, regardless of what anybody's politics say.
I'm thankful for the community that we live in. So Springdale's a great place to live in. We've had a lot of community support for the business, which is great.
I'm thankful for Harry Potter.
Most people have a past or present service member in their family, and today we're taking a look into what it means to be a veteran and the importance of the community recognizing past military personnel for their brave sacrifice. Take a look at this Central Junior High School Veterans Day celebration with Drew Jenkins.
I was in Panama, Grenada, the Falklands with the British, Somalia, Bosnia, in Desert Storm, and Operation Enduring Freedom.
As part of Veterans Day, Central Junior High School held an assembly to honor and remember veterans.
Well, this assembly is to recognize all our veterans and everyone that has served in the armed forces and has helped us be where we are today.
All-American Commander Randy George wants students to understand how grateful they should be.
Understand what veterans have given to them and their sacrifices.
However, students want veterans to leave today with an understanding of how they feel.
Well, I hope everyone feels that we appreciate them, that they are loved, and we want to thank them for what they have done for our country.
This brought the community together as a whole to celebrate all the hard work these former soldiers have put into keeping us safe. For SBS TV, I'm Drew Jenkins.
With over 50 United States veterans in attendance, CJHS thanked many retired soldiers for their service. Also bringing the community together through their own Veterans Day presentation is local Southwest Junior High School right across town. Lane McCulp reports.
For 19 years, Southwest Junior High has held their traditional Veterans Day assembly to honor their veterans and thank them for serving this country.
I like listening to the veterans' stories of when they were in war and in action.
I think it's really important for students to understand the meaning of Veterans Day, because if you don't understand the past and where you came from, then you really can't understand the whole idea of freedom.
The most important part would be to just listen to them and see what they have to say and just honor them and clap for them and show that you respect them.
For one of the veterans in particular, Ed Schreck says it feels good to be thanked in front of the entire school.
It feels pretty good, really. You feel sorry for the guys that don't make it back home, but it makes you feel like somebody cares.
Ed Schreck is proud to see the growing patriotism in the community. For SBS TV, I'm Lane McCall.
The Springdale School District would like to personally thank all previous and present service members, as well as anyone planning on going into the military field. We now take a look at how it all began, the history of Veterans Day. Noemi Della Torre reports.
Veterans Day was started by U.S. President Woodrow Wilson in 1919. It became a national holiday 7 years later on November the 11th. Veterans Day is on November the 11th. Unless it falls on a Sunday, it is celebrated on November the 12th. Many don't know why we celebrate Veterans Day. We celebrate this highly important day because we need to honor all of those who fought while serving our country in the military. Fighting ceased 7 months earlier when an armistice or temporary cessation of hostilities between the Allied nations and Germany went into effect on the 11th hour of the 11th day on the 11th month. For that reason, November the 11th, 1918 is generally regarded as the end of the war to end all wars. We celebrate Veterans Day because the date November the 11th originally celebrated the anniversary of the official end of World War I. It was once called Armistice Day. It was later renamed to Veterans Day, honoring both fallen and living military servicemen and servicewomen. It is celebrated in many ways, some with parades, some with a memorial at a war memorial site, some at the VFW, and others visit their local cemetery. This day should be celebrated with reverence.
As Veterans Day was just observed, we now take a look at observing another national holiday. Coming up after the break, SDN focuses on Thanksgiving, an all-around fall favorite.
I'm thankful for my family and I guess friends, honestly, just because they've always been there for me and been helping me through a lot of situations and just, life in general. I'm allowed to live, I can breathe, I'm good.
I am thankful for hybrid technology to save the earth and the green means we are taking as a society to make the earth a better place for our children in the future.
I'm thankful for my family, my wife, my kids, my job, and the fact I had 50 plus years with my parents.
I'm thankful for, there's a lot of things. My family, America, baseball, Jesus, just lots of things.
I'm thankful for all the opportunities that the Springdale School District provides me with.
You wouldn't drink formaldehyde.
You wouldn't pressure your friends into eating arsenic.
You wouldn't eat cyanide.
Cigarette smoke contains over 4,000 chemicals, including 43 known cancer-causing compounds and 400 other toxins.
Butane, carbon dioxide,
lead, methyl isocyanate,
benzaldehyde,
megastimation, ammonia, maltitol. With all the risks that come in life. Why take any more?
To the kid who.
To the kid who.
To the kid whose parents are divorced.
To the kid who gets bullied.
To the kid who pops pills.
To the kid who.
To the kid.
To the kid who is alone.
I want you to know.
Suicide is the third leading cause of death for young people ages 15 to 24.
And I don't.
You don't. We don't have to contribute to that.
You are not alone.
You're never alone.
Suicide takes the lives of
mothers, sisters,
sons,
friends.
And they won't make it to
22,
17,
their wedding,
15.
To the kid who's watching this video.
I've been there.
I've been where you are.
And I promise.
I promise.
I swear to you, it gets better.
Suicide affects more than just the victim.
It affects your school.
His community.
Your family.
To the kid who's watching this video.
Don't lose hope.
If you or someone you know is contemplating suicide, remember.
It's okay to ask for help.
When I grow up, I want to be a doctor.
When I grow up, I want to be a music teacher.
When I grow up, I want to be a counselor.
When I grow up, I want to be a future NBA player.
The Springdale Schools, dedicated to our students, dedicated to our community, and dedicated to excellence. The Springdale Schools, building future leaders.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Springdale. With the holidays coming up, there's much to be thankful for. This Thanksgiving, take time to appreciate what's around you. Grace Martin and Michaela Allen find out what people are most thankful for this season.
What I'm thankful for is I'm thankful for our U.S. troops serving around the world to give us peace and freedom. I'm also thankful for my husband, my children, my home, my family. I'm thankful for everything.
This year I'm very thankful for having my parents. They were in a car accident in July, very, very bad accident, and they're still alive, so I'm very thankful for that.
Well, I'm thankful for all my family, my sister. I'm thankful for this wonderful job I have here. It's awesome cake business going on here. It's real fun.
Well, I'm thankful for living in the United States that I know that offers more freedom than other countries. And I'm for family and friends, I like being social, and I'm thankful for that. And also for my material honor from Twilight Saga. That's all.
This year, I'm very thankful for my children and their happiness and having a great place to come to work every day.
This Thanksgiving, be thankful for your meal. 91% of Americans eat turkey on Thanksgiving, but we probably don't know why. We go to Crystal Hernandez for the history of Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Sabrina. Thanksgiving is right around the corner, and families all throughout the United States are preparing for this holiday. But do they even know the origins of this annual holiday? Here's a short history lesson to how it all started. As we all know, Thanksgiving Day is celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November, but has it always been that way? In 1863, President Abraham Lincoln proclaimed that Thanksgiving Day would be a national holiday, celebrated on the last Thursday of November. This changed, though, by President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The reason being because large companies didn't have enough time between the two major holidays of Thanksgiving and Christmas to be prepared. Congress agreed to pass it in 1941, so Thanksgiving Day has been celebrated on the last Thursday of each November since then. The first Plymouth Pilgrims from England came to Massachusetts on the small ship of the Mayflower, but their surroundings were so different that over half of the passengers died of starvation and diseases. On their first spring, they met Squanto, a Native American who helped them ally with the Wampanoag tribe and taught them how to grow corn, catch fish, and avoid poisonous plants. On November 1621, Governor William Bradford organized a feast to celebrate their successful harvest and invited the Wampanoag tribe to show their appreciation. For 2 centuries, Thanksgiving was only celebrated by individual colonies and states. Since President Abraham Lincoln proclaimed it a national holiday till the present day, families throughout the whole U.S. spend Thanksgiving Day with their family and friends and give thanks for all of Earth's bounty, family, and what they presently possess.
Thanks, Crystal. Something else you may not know about this fall holiday is that at the first Thanksgiving, the only meat served was deer and various types of fish. So now that the centerpiece of this yearly feast is turkey, we want to know why. Grace Martin explains how turkey became the centerpiece of Thanksgiving.
2 words have echoed throughout history as a symbol of Thanksgiving: gobble gobble. Today we're going to find out just how those words became so integral to the holiday. The first Thanksgiving took place to celebrate the Pilgrims' bountiful harvest of 1621 with the Native Americans who had helped them survive the previous harsh winters. In those days, Pilgrims referred to all wild fowl as turkey. The Pilgrims' governor, William Bradford, sent men out to hunt fowl and bring it back for the women to cook. No one knows for sure whether the original Thanksgiving feast consisted of chicken, duck, goose, or actual turkey. One thing we do know is that the popularity of turkey only grew from there. By 1916, Thanksgiving was widely referred to as Turkey Day. The National Turkey Federation presented a turkey to President Harry Truman in 1947. The president pardoned that turkey from being eaten at Thanksgiving. Truman set a precedent from then on that each year the president would pardon a turkey. So don't forget to be thankful that your turkey wasn't the one being pardoned when you sit down to your Thanksgiving meal. I'm Grace Martin, and we're going to leave you with some of our best turkey calls here at SBS TV.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Gobbledy gobble. 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 Gobble, gobble, gobble!
Turkey has come a long way from the first Thanksgiving. Today, about 280 million turkeys are sold annually for the fall holiday, which is about 7 billion pounds of bird. Coming up after the break, we'll take a look at some of our other programs we feature here at the brand new Springdale Media Department.
I'm going to see my counselor.
I'm going to see my counselor.
I'm going to see my counselor.
Going to see your counselor means you will meet all of your graduation requirements, as well as helping you plan for specific career objectives, technical training, and finding the right college for you. Prepare for college and career success by seeing your counselor today.
Welcome. Let's talk about your future.
Maybe you should get this excited about your education.
Get excited about your education. Make twice as much money with a college degree. It's your future. Go to arworks.arkansas.gov and get to work, Arkansas.
Get your pen and paper ready because you will want to remember these great programs we're about to talk about. The Springdale Media Department produces shows like Springdale District News and Springdale Today, but I bet you didn't know that we also showcase other great work around the district, like the multiple All Arkansas News show, Har-ber Wildcat News. Check out their show open now. Not to be outdone, SHS also produces an entertaining and informative news show called Bulldog TV. Take a look at their show open. The Springdale Media Department is also showcasing a red-hot music show called DU Uncut. Here's a sneak peek of the new DU Uncut episode we are airing this week.
Today we bring you another episode of DU Uncut. I'm Michaela Allen from the Springdale Media Department, here to introduce you to bands from around the Midwest. In today's episode, you'll enjoy some African folk music from Watoto and some acoustic guitar artists. Now grab the popcorn and listen to DU Uncut.
Let me sing, let me dance, let me talk about
There's a lot to discover in the Springdale Media Department. Subscribe to us on YouTube and start telling your friends. Springdale School District would like to wish everyone watching a happy holiday season. Once again, I'm Sabrina Terrell and you're watching Springdale District News.